joined now by PGA of America golf professional and Corbridge financial team member Michael Block. Michael, welcome to your 6th PGA Championship. You made your PGA Championship debut right here 10 years ago. What do you remember most about that experience?
Great golf course. Valhalla is just a spectacular track. I have not heard one negative thing said from any player or caddy this entire week, only positives. It's very fair, as you know, Kerry always sets up the PGA Championship, so I'm excited to get out there and tee it up. 2014 was great, and the course has, I think, gained a couple hundred yards, but the rough is getting a little wet this afternoon, but it'll be a good time. Just keeping the short grass for sure.
So starting with 2014, I mean, there was weather, there was everything then, and also you are not a rookie. I mean, this is like your 7th major, so how do you prepare for these conditions, and what do you do?
Just try to get every club dialed in. Basically, I don't want any clubs to be a detriment to my game that I'm trying to play against. You know, if your short game's weak, then you put too much stress on your irons to try to hit the green. If your driver's bad, you're putting your irons, you're going to be playing out of the rough, playing, behind the 8 ball the entire time. So it's that type of thing that works. So right now I'm just dialing in, trying to all 14 clubs, so I go out there and there's no stress. And then, it comes down to golf, where play as good as you can and try not to get frustrated when you hit a bad shot, because there is going to be a bad shot, and just have a good time. That's how I play my best.
Michael, take us back to the magical carpet ride of last year, and just what clicked for you that week, and how do you explain that experience to others?
Yeah, that was a magical carpet ride for sure. I literally felt like that the entire week, to tell you the truth. It was just almost kind of a blur, surreal moment. Exactly what you, sitting at home, would think it's like. It's to a T just like that. It's like if somebody walked up to your house, and I always see those people winning $10 million when someone walks up to their house, right, and knocks on the door and they open it. That's exactly how it felt for me, minus the $10 million, but just that whole, what just happened right now. And I wouldn't trade any part of it for the world. I've loved every moment of it, the people I've met, the places I've been able to go, and the tournaments I've been able to play in. And hopefully it inspires a lot more people to do the same.
What did you learn about yourself that week?
I couldn't believe that my game held up for 4 straight days at Oak Hill. And that golf course is so hard, but just a spectacular golf course. And especially when we lost the roll going into Saturday when it rained, and I had that 2:10 tee time with Rosie, to shoot that 70 that day, and then at 71 under the world's eye of golf with Rory on Sunday. I couldn't believe that the 47-year-old club pros swing and putting stroke somehow held up during that time.
And we got to visit with you at Oak Hill, but what was it like when you got home and just the reception? How has life changed at the club?
Yeah, it's a lot different. The sad part is, I haven't been able to teach since then. I've been so busy and on the road and playing and all types of things. So I had to give off all my students to fellow instructors, which was a bummer, but they're in good hands. And then, my door has to stay shut in my office, which is a bummer. Usually it's open. I can say hi to the assistants and everyone that's walking through, but it's just been such an onslaught of people and things like that. I can't keep my door open. So it's crazy. But like I said, everyone's enjoying it back at the club. I have full support from the management and the ownership there, and the assistant pros that have literally taken, the golf club under their wing while I've been gone. I can't thank them enough for what they've done.
So you got to meet the other 20 Corbridge financial team members, I mean, in very tough conditions in Frisco. No? So what were your impressions of them, and who do you think could make it to the weekend this year?
Yeah, so there's a couple guys. There's so many good players out of that 20. It's crazy. I don't know all of them, but I mean, you have a lot of experience there. You've got a ton of talent. You got a ton of guys that absolutely move it, bomb it. I've been told this John Summers guy, who I've yet to meet, is probably one of the longest players in the field. And I also know Braden Shattuck, who won last year. He bombs it, great player. He almost made the cut last week in Myrtle Beach. Unbelievable talent. And then Ben Polland, who won the national championship this year, is an absolute stud. He's flawless. His game's so steady. It's perfect for a major championship. Wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if any of those guys, and Wyatt Worthington or one of the others, did quite well.
All right. Thanks for your time, Michael.
You got it.
Thank you.